Today I am introducing you with jsoup blocks which I have just made for Sketchware Pro. For this I have this empty project. We will test them here. To get these blocks you have to download new version of my app. For those who already have that, they will get a pop-up dialog and they can visit that page to get the app. For others, you can get from link in description. Once you have the app, open it. And then here go to Pro Blocks and download jsoup.json. Once it is downloaded, go back to Sketchware Pro. From drawer menu, go to developers option and block manager. Here create a new palette. Let's name it jsoup and give it a blue grade really dark color. Once it is opened, now click this menu and click on import. Now your blocks are saved in Jokhio apps/tmp/pro-blocks. So here select the jsoup file and select all. Once all blocks are imported, go to project. So here we need to add a async task. I will call it asynco. Okay, so at on create, we will execute that task with the link. And I will choose my blog for test bed because some reasons. So I will paste my blog website address here. Let me show you how does it looks like. This is my blog. I want to scrap it. I want to create a beautiful app from it without using the web view. So first of all, I will get the title and tagline and then posters. So back to our app. Let's add required things for these things. Here in the main activity, I will add a linear one, as I always add it before adding other things. Then I will add another linear to hold the tagline. And add the text view. This is our tagline. Are you guys thinking that I forgot the title? No. We will show the title in activity title. From on create, we are executing the task. So when we execute it, it triggers on pre-execute event. Okay, so we will do some UI updates here. I will add a linear for progress and add a progress bar, a text view. We will use these to notify the user and ourselves also.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me yet. I've been flying from town to town, from
On pre-execute, we will set the text, some interesting text in the text view.
Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to...
The real job is done at do in background. This is the main point. Our real work is done here. As a precaution, we will place the try and catch block. Code placed in try block will be executed if something goes wrong, then catch block will be executed instead of crashing the app. So always place the try and catch block on serious points. So first of all, we will get the document from link we have just passed as the parameter when we executed async task from onCreate. So here we are getting the document object. From that document object we are also getting the body element. You will understand elements later on. Scraping is really intense job, so we will come broader and wider. First we will check if our target document is getting. For that I will in the main UI I will add a scroll view. Inside that scroll view add a text view.
And don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe.
And in our async task we need a string and then I will use this block to convert element to a string. At this time we only have one element, it is called body. If everything goes okay, we will pass that string. Otherwise we will pass a fancy message so we can recognize that something is wrong.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
At the end of async task, we have to return some string which will be passed to on post execute, which is called when our job is done, which we have assigned to async task. In that case, we assigned the scraping job. Once the job is done, on post execute will be executed, and there we will show that string in a text view. And hide the progress linear. And show the text view. So we are showing the text view here, but where did we hide it? We will hide it at on pre-execute because it will look weird. We are all set to go. Now let's check it if it works. Yeah, we got this whole long body element of that HTML page. It worked for me, but in case if it doesn't work for you, because I haven't told you that you have to add access network and internet permissions. So now add them, it will work for you too.
Tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
And yes, you need this jsoup library also. It is the same library which most of you guys already have in Sketchware Pro, but for those who don't have it, I am just uploading to Jokhio sketch projects. You can get it from there. Until now we got long text of body. To make our work easy, we have this web to text source code viewer app. Link to that app in description. You can download it. So here I will place the address of my target website and click on go. Or I want to see the source code. You can see that source code here also, but I want to see it in the editor. So I will click on view in editor and click that button. So here I have the editor view. So this app you can use to show your HTML totally offline. Just paste the source code here and click on view as HTML. Yeah, you can do that. So it will show you your HTML page completely offline, how it will look in the actual browser. So actually for me it is a little bit difficult to find my ideal things what I want to get. From this I want to get my title and tagline, which are, so I will save that in my storage. And go to any text editor, open it. It is saved in Scrappy by Jokhio. So I will open that folder, and this is my file. I will open it. So in normal text editors you can do search. So heading title is placed in the body, so I will search for body. Much things with the name of body. So I am searching for the body element, and in HTML elements start with this symbol. So I will place that symbol before the element name. Okay, symbol body, and now search. So here this is body. I am 100% sure my target is below that. It is not up, it is down there somewhere. Let's recall what is my target. My target is title of the page. In my case it is Jokhio apps. So here it is in the body. First H1 element is my target. Go back to Sketchware Pro.
From London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
And create a new element using this block. Name it, let's name it title. Title from element from body, first H1 element. Oh sorry, I added wrong block, so I will delete this block and add the correct block. So here I will type title, and here I will type H1. So basically what are we doing here? Using this block we are getting the first H1 element from the body and naming it, creating an object named title. You can name it anything. I am just keeping it descriptive. we can understand this object is the title. So previously we was getting whole body element, now we are getting first h1 element from the body and calling it the title. And another thing I want to change is previously we was showing it in a text view. Now I want to show it as the activity title. So I will use this block from component and set that string in it. After compiling, it is working fine, but you can see it got the whole element. So we will go back to the code. You can see we are using here this block element to string. So we are converting whole element. But if we want only text inside the tags, we don't want whole element with tags. We want only text inside those. So we will use this block instead of that one. And what else we want? We want tagline, and probably that it is the first p element in the body. So we will get it somewhere as we got the title. We will create a new string to hold the data we collect. And create a new element for tagline. We will call it tagline e in short for element. So tagline e is first p from body.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by
And
step. The clock is ticking, but the
title is maybe get confusing in future, so we will call it title e, means title element. Okay, and let's create a separate string for the title, so in future we don't mess it up with others. Okay, so we have one extra string. We will, when something goes wrong, we are using it to notify, but when everything is okay, we are not utilizing it. Let's utilize it. Create something fancy text and show it as a toast.
from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
So after doing all these things, this is our result. Pretty interesting. But it is not that impressive though. We just got the taste of jsoup, but it is not all we can do. There is a lot more to do with jsoup. I want to get all these posters in my homepage into my app without even using web view. So let's try it. But don't know where to look for the posters. It is a so long code to how can we identify it. So a hint, my posters are starting from featured post. So here I will search for featured. So it find the result. And it is placed in some div element. Now I will try to get the div element. So let's create a new string for that. And as usually, try to get first div element from the body.
Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to...
And let's see. It doesn't seems to be working this time. We have to do something else. So let's replace it with something useful. I am deleting this, and here I am placing the return block there, and I will put e.getMessage. So what are we doing here? So basically e is the exception, and we are doing e.getMessage. That means we are calling the getMessage method of exception class, which is defined somewhere in Java. So here also we have to return something. From here we will return something fancy. At least we know that our code executed successfully. Okay, so now our code executes, but still we didn't got any text from the div element. So let's try to get convert whole div element to string. Maybe it doesn't have any text. Still nothing. Seems creepy. Yeah, there are a lot of div elements. Maybe first div element is empty. Yeah, maybe it could happen. So what is next? If we search featured again, if you notice here where header element ends, the first div element has some special class. It has content main, something like that. So have you guys ever thought, can we get some div element with some specific class? Yes, it is possible in jsoup. We can get a div element with some specific class. We will try this. You guys must be thinking that it was a long video and we haven't achieved anything yet. But to be honest, I have tried to deliver as much knowledge as I can. The basic thing is knowledge. If you can understand things, you can do hundreds of examples like that. Only one example is nothing. If you can understand, you can do it by yourself. You don't need any example. So I tried to teach you guys. As for this example, we are going to get all those posters in the home page of my blog. So stay tuned. In next video we will get those posters, and also we will get an element with a specific class. Yes, this is possible in jsoup.